What's going on, everybody? Welcome back inside the janitor's closet for what is the first best bet show in what feels like quite some time. Not feels like it has been quite some time for us, Bryce. Josh Frey-Sam and Bryce Hunt with you guys as always here, and we got two of our best bets for Tuesday, May 20th in the MLB slate. Bryce, we have been making some plays in MLB. Of course, we haven't been posting them here, but we have been trucking along. We're at 30 and 16, plus a little over plus 5 units. We are well in the green here on the 2025 season, so we're doing well. We just have not quite had maybe the volume in order to kind of come on here and to make some plays for the people on our YouTube channel. But that is a great excuse for me to bring up what we always do, and that is to give us a follow on X at TJC Bets. We post some plays there, and also the link in our description here is to go to our newsletter, TJC Bets newsletter, and that is where Bryce is sending out all of our plays, regardless of whether or not they go on YouTube or Twitter or wherever the deal is. They are going to go through our newsletter, and they will go right to your inbox. And so even if we are not active on here, you can still get some of our plays throughout or all of our plays, pardon me, throughout the summer. So with that being said, Bryce, we got two plays here. Anything you want to add here before we get into this?
No, man, I'm hopefully looking forward to getting some more videos up now that the data is starting to shape up, right? This is the kind of point of year where we're taking in the 2025 statistics, kind of sifting through what's real, what's some of the batted ball luck, some of the splits. We want to make sure we have enough at bats to kind of take things at face value and see kind of what adjustments guys are making as we get rolling here. So hopefully some more plays coming through for the rest of the summer.
Sure thing, sure thing. All right, well, we got two plays here, like I mentioned here today, and they're both out on the East Coast here. Well, actually, one of them's East Coast, one of them Midwest kind of thing, Central. Geography guy. All right, let's start in with the New York Yankees here. They're hosting the Texas Rangers here on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Yankees Rangers game here, Josh. This was it feels like every time we do a video, we have another one of these, but this was the highest number I've seen from our model, which is always impressive stuff. This is why we're gonna have a 2 unit play. Multi-unit plays are haven't had too many of them so far, but we are going to be taking a multi-unit play, 2 units. The Yankees first five minus a half. This is gonna be Will Warren and Patrick Corbin going in this one. Uh, our model, Josh predicted Aaron Judge to win the first five by a score of 5-0 by himself. That's the kind of video game numbers that guy's been putting up, especially against left-handers. It's getting pretty ridiculous. I mean, this is like Barry Bonds type stuff that he's doing, but it's been impressive. We're going to be riding with the Evil Empire in this one. Will Warren, the stuff looks really good. He looked kind of like maybe a second coming for them of Michael King, who they traded to the Padres. With the movements, the horizontal movements that he's able to get on his pitches. Now he's got his four-seamer cooking with an IVB that's really gone up a ton. And what that means is if he can locate that fastball like at the top of the zone, that really is an elite arsenal. That's going to be really hard to hit. I'm thinking like Joe Ryan type with obviously not a fastball as good as Joe Ryan, but that's the kind of arsenal that this guy's knocking at the doorstep. It's been really nice to see his progress throughout the year. And old Patrick Corbin has signed with Texas, and he's eaten some innings for them as they obviously have some injuries in their rotation. He's done okay actually, but we mentioned that the Yankees do mash lefties, and historically speaking, he's been falling off the wagon the last couple of years. So we're going to be riding with New York first five minus a half for 2 units.
All right, perfect. And you had mentioned something to keep an eye on, folks, is we could have a prop in this game. So we're not going to have it in this video, but we could be sending that out in our newsletter and or on X. So once again, stay locked on either of those two platforms. Let's move over to the Midwest here. We got Detroit visiting St. Louis. Bryce, let's take a look at what we got over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Tigers first five minus a half again, taking the hook. And for 1 unit, this is gonna be Tarek Skubal and Eric Fede. Skubal, after a little bit of a shaky start, he's really found his strikeout stuff. Back to his dominant Cy Young self. It looks like he's an early front runner to take back-to-back Cy Youngs. Eric Fede on the split side of that for St. Louis. He's kind of found a little bit of a rhythm here, which has been pretty impressive. He's on a little bit of a hot streak. I think he just threw like a complete game, maybe a shutout, if I'm not mistaken. I don't trust it. I think Detroit's got a great lineup, especially at the top. They're swinging the bat well. We're gonna rock with Detroit and Tarek Skubal here. First five minus half for 1 unit.
Okay, love it. And as I mentioned there, so we not only had a potential prop play in the last game that could also come, but we could also have another play on this one as well. So it could be a four play type of night for us, but we'll let Bryce make that call tomorrow. So once again, folks, stay locked in on the newsletter and X for that. Quick recap here. We got the New York Yankees first five minus 0.5 for 2 units here. We're starting to amp up the juice on our bets here, folks. And we're finishing out with Detroit Tigers first five minus 0.5 for 1 unit. Bryce, hopefully we go at least 2-0 here, and then we'll see if you got some extra plays for us, buddy, and then we can go 4-0 hopefully. And we got some shades, sunglasses coming on here the next time, short and sweet, and hopefully we got some more volume for the folks the next time we are back.
Yeah, man, you mentioned it. We'll probably on some Aaron Judge player props potentially. I'm looking at the over in that New York game. Also looking at a little bit of juice in San Diego Toronto series that starts up tomorrow. So keep it locked on the newsletter. Keep it locked on X. We'll confirm once we get some starting pitcher news information locked in, and once the lines are all set on Tuesday, then we'll probably have at least 3 plays for the day.
Love it. Folks, we appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, we apologize. It's been such a long wait, but hopefully we can start hopping back on here a little bit more often. Please, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are enjoying what the fellas are saying, give us a follow on X at TJC Bets, the newsletter, all that stuff. And we will see you guys, hopefully, with shades back here inside the janitor's closet. Bryce, let's have a day.
Let's do it, bud.
Peace, folks.